Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamonds for Sunday, May 11th, 2025. I am Drew Barton breaking down the Sunday slate of games, some day action and Sunday night baseball, some MLB bets coming your way. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, nation's capital, it is the Washington Nationals hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. Miles Mikolas on the hill for the Cards. We get Mackenzie Gore, the lefty, going for the Nationals. I'm looking to bet on the Nats here, guys. 26-year-old first rounder, third pick overall, Mackenzie Gore. If you look at his last, three of his last four starts, at Colorado, in Coors Field, at Philadelphia, at Cincinnati, he's coming back home here. So he's had a tough kind of stadium set up in terms of hitters' ballparks, but he's still got a 3.3 ERA. Sub-3 FIP on the season, 68 strikeouts. I'm looking to bet on Mackenzie Gore. And he's up against Mikolas here. Rocks a pretty cool mustache, but the 36-year-old out of Nova Southeastern in South Florida, near a 5 ERA. Last time out against the Pirates, not a good lineup. He had 3 walks, only 1 strikeout. I mean, a decent career overall. I just think he's coming to the end of it here, so I'm looking to fade him. He's only pitched 34 innings and only 18 strikeouts. I think the Washington Nationals are the side here, guys, listing Mackenzie Gore as the starter. Next one up to the south side, it is the Chicago White Sox, Miami Marlins, Sandy Alcantara on the hill for the Fish. We get Burke going for the White Sox. And, man, I know we bet on the Marlins on Saturday. We haven't bet them much this season, but I just can't see, the White Sox winning a bunch of these games. I mean, Burke on the hill, 25-year-old out of Maryland, north of a 6 FIP. Only 27 strikeouts in 39 innings. And we know Alcantara, the former Cy Young Award winner, 29-year-old Dominican-born pitcher, has not been great this season, over an 8 ERA. But when you look at the kind of strength of the opponent, he was at Philadelphia. He had back-to-back against the LA Dodgers lineup. So I almost think that that ERA is elevated. Not that he hasn't been pitching great overall, particularly compared to how he's pitched in the past, but now up against this White Sox lineup, man, they have struggled against righties. They've struggled against velocity, which he still has. It's not like the velocity has dipped and he's dealing with arm trouble. So Marlins likely to go off as the favorite, as long as it's not too heavy, like under minus 150, it will be the Fish over the White Sox. I should also note I'm doing this early. The games aren't out yet, so this is kind of like an early look on the Sunday card. But we'll keep going down the list here to the afternoon starts. LA Dodgers, Arizona Diamondbacks up next. Great series here in the NL West. It is Tony Gonsolin on the hill for the Dodgers. Zach Gallen going for the Diamondbacks. Gallen, he's been up and down this year. It's kind of equaled out to a 4.3 ERA. I guess we could call it average. For his standards, maybe below average. But I'm actually not looking to bet on him in this situation. One, it's the Dodgers, one of the best lineups in baseball, but also because he kind of struggled against them last year overall, and his last time out, 5 innings, 5 earned against the Dodgers bats. And Gonsolin's actually a guy I'm looking to bet on. I don't think the market's really tuned into it yet because it's only his 3rd start of the year, getting a late start to this season in 2025. But his first 2 starts were solid, 17-2 strikeout to walk ratio. We get the better overall lineup, better against righties, better bullpen as well. Dodgers over the Diamondbacks for our 3rd game. Next one up, 3:10 Eastern. We're heading a mile high for the San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies. Nick Pivetta going for the Friars. We get German Marquez going for the Rockies. Guys, this is one I was looking to be on the Padres. However, after doing some research here under the hood, pump the brakes on betting the Padres, only because look at Nick Pivetta's numbers when pitching in Coors Field. He's done it 3 times. He's 0-3, lost all 3, 24 hits and 10 innings pitched in Coors Field, giving up 4 home runs in those 10 innings. I can't trust Pivetta here, likely laying a big number. Instead, we're going to look towards the over in the San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies game. I know betting on the Rockies and that 623 team OPS to score runs can be a little bit tricky, but hey, they proved it in the past against Pivetta. I think he's going to have a tough start here. And talking about the Colorado starter, Marquez, 17 hits, 12 earned runs, his last 2 starts. Just an 18-12 strikeout to walk ratio overall. I think both of these guys, given the setup here in Coors Field, in the elevation, are going to have rough goes of it. And we also get the Rockies bullpen. They have not been good this season. So I think we get enough crooked numbers here. I do think the Padres win the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is like, 9-6, something. There was a question earlier this week, do we ever bet alternate lines? This maybe would be one where the Padres, Rockies, if you can find a sports book that has alternate totals, up and over is one of those that might check the box. But for the show, we're going Padres, Rockies over the total. We got last game here. It will be the nightcap for Sunday night baseball on ESPN. The Philadelphia Phillies, Cleveland Guardians. It's Ortiz going for the Guardians, Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. Look, Ortiz for the Guardians, 13 walks his last 4 starts, north of a 5 ERA. Plus the fact when you go look at his game logs, the better lineups have really hit him around a bit. He actually has good numbers against the weaker lineups, but he's going up against Philadelphia here, the second hottest lineup in baseball over the last week. They've been great against righties, top 10 lineup overall. I even think they're going to improve as the season goes on. And anytime Philadelphia has Zach Wheeler on the hill, he's been money. Yeah, he's been very consistent, 2 earned runs or less his last 4 starts, 66-9 strikeout to walk ratio. So we're going Philadelphia over Cleveland. If it's more than minus 150, I'm going to go on the run line, minus 1.5 here, listing Wheeler as the starter. So it's going to be Phillies over Cleveland Sunday night baseball. In recap, we got the Padres and Rockies up and over the total. We got the Dodgers with Gonsolin on the hill over the Diamondbacks. We got the Marlins with Alcantara on the hill over the White Sox. And the best bet for the show will be the first one up in the 1 o'clock Eastern hour, Washington Nationals with Mackenzie Gore on the bump. Guys, that does it for the Sunday Look Ahead show. Smash that like button, comment below, cash those tickets. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.